What do you feel Oakland needs, like in the 60s, they came up with the Panthers, who was trying to go up and they made moves. What's going to make moves today?
Oakland got it.
I give up.
I'm a dork. My mic was muted. Sorry. Hi, everybody. We got a different camera. This is the advantage of being married to someone who works IT. So yeah, there we go. I also forgot to pull my screen up. So, hi, everybody. How are y'all doing today? So, I smoked a brisket the other night, and I collected the beef tallow from that brisket, and now I'm trying to decide if I should add more of it. You guys can't see this very well. To this pot. I don't know if you guys get a handle on how much I have in there, but I'm not sure if I should add more or not. Because we're frying chicken wings today. And actually, you know what? I'm tired of this camera being so darn tiny. Hold on. Hello, Mama. How are you? You gorgeous thing, you. Okay, that's a little bit better. I do want y'all to be able to see what I'm doing. That is kind of the point, right? I love how you guys just greet each other. Okay. Now we should be good. Okay. So again, I'm trying to figure out if I should add more beef tallow to this pot or if I should just leave it alone. My wings are a little on the small side, so I kind of figure we are going to eat every last one of them. You're tired too? Aw. Thank you, Perky. You're so sweet. Worthy Advisor actually streamed earlier today. And, yeah, I unfortunately missed her entire stream. So we've got our wings. I'm going to go ahead and rinse these off real quick. I might just go ahead and do these with the rest of that brisket just to make sure we have enough protein. Not quite sure yet. We'll see. So, first things first. Also, welcome, everyone. I'm okay. I'm just really tired. I had therapy today. Therapy was very eye-opening. So, I'm going to tell y'all what happened to me. Friday, and some of you have heard about this already. Thank you, Perky. Wow. Yeah, that would definitely do it. That's so generous of you. Thank you. So Friday I was put on a PIP. So a performance plan, basically, at my job. I have never survived a PIP. Inevitably, when I'm put on a PIP, that's the end. I will not continue at that place. But instead of doing what I normally do okay, so here's the thing, right? While I'm at work, I like to listen to music. And a lot of you know that Twitch also has study streamers. So they'll just stream and be studying, and that's it. And that is what I will usually have on my screen while I'm working. Because, body doubling. No problem, Perky. I know who it is. So, apparently I've been watching YouTube while I'm working, which means I'm not doing any work. And yet, and still, the same boss told me that my work is fine. Sure, there are mistakes, but, you know, I'm human, stuff happens, it's fine. But yeah, so apparently I'm watching YouTube at work. There are 2 projects that I am not yet done with, which were assigned to me when I was hired. So he's wondering what the holdup is. Well, I've told him already that the holdup is other people. So what I basically do is I proofread and write documentation for projects that this company does. Every project, all the documentation has to be signed off by the head engineers. If they stall for whatever reason, I can't finish the documentation. So that's part of the problem. The other part of the problem is that there are a bunch of binders that I need to scan and archive. What they wanted was for me to scan the documents and then put them on a digital sheet with another scan of empty pages so that, yep, tech writer, nailed it, Riser. So that when the engineers would sign out numbers for their projects, they could just go to this digital, document, pick a number, and type their name in next to it. When they hit save, I would get a notification, and everything would be fine because they'd know who signed out what number and when. Problem is, the scanning is fine. I've already got everything set up so that there is, the notifications can go out and all that. One thing that they didn't think about, though, is how incredibly tedious it's going to be to line up all of those numbers on this one sheet. It takes me an hour to do 20 documents at a time. That's ridiculous. And I don't want to do it anymore. So that's why that one hasn't been finished yet. So yeah, I'm just like, I've talked to you about this. The last time we talked, I thought I was getting some help. No, it's apparently all on me. Oh, and then the other thing, the last thing is that when the engineers can't or don't finish documentation on time, I get in trouble because I should have pushed them harder. The last time I did that at a job, all right, I'll admit I got a little stalkerific about it. When I wasn't getting responses, I would start emailing people once an hour, every hour for the rest of the workday. And then the next day, I would do it all over again. And then somehow, my supervisor at that particular job got a complaint that I was being overly aggressive. So, yeah. Screwed if I do, screwed if I don't. Yes, and that's exactly what I'm thinking, Razor. So, the first day I got put on the PIP. Actually, the PIP is not yet in force because he still needs to figure out how long he wants to give me. But I did a lot of thinking, and I realized maybe a standard 9 to 5 is not for me, which is fine. I just realized I shouldn't have added salt, but that's okay. Actually, I'm gonna start over, y'all. Hold on. Because if I do what I want to do with this, they're gonna be way too freaking salty. Hold, please. So, maybe a standard 9 to 5 is not for me. Maybe I am meant to work contract, but I need to be smart about how I get my benefits and all that other stuff, how much I'm getting paid so I can pay for those benefits and continue to living the lifestyle that I like. Yes, I am formulating a plan, darlings. So what I did was, and a friend of mine told me, yes, see, it's a thing. It's a thing, Razor. A friend of mine told me, she said, the job will appear when you need it. You don't need it right now because you still have a job. But when, not if, but when, you no longer have a job, you will find one. Okay, I can accept that. So in the meantime, I posted on Facebook in my job searching group. I was like, hey, so I'm a tech writer. I'm looking for my latest position. Blah, 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 blah. What do you guys think I should go into? Like, what's new, what's hot, whatever. Oh, that makes perfect sense, Razor. Totally. So what they told me was, why don't you start looking into generative AI? Because documentation is going to be needed, especially when it comes to the legal stuff. Okay. So if an AI gets audited, say for, I don't know, stealing their content, they're going to need documentation. And that's where I will come in. Yeah, AI is such a big deal right now in particular. So I have to learn about LLMs first, and I'm still not quite sure exactly what that is. The guy who posted that also said, hey, don't forget to check out Udemy and a couple other sites for actual classes. Yeah, I know, right? It's hard, Lexa. It's hard. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like being a parent. You see your kid growing up. Thank you, Razor. That's super helpful. That's so helpful. You see your kid growing up. They want to be independent, but you are so scared to get into that, like, because you know some things can go wrong, and you've seen stories of when it goes wrong, and you don't want your kid to have that experience. So, yeah. It's hard. You do not want that. Okay, so our wings are now ready. So yeah, so I am going to attempt, and I bookmarked the pages and everything. The first thing I'm going to do is make sure I do what I'm supposed to do. I will make my best effort to try to meet the requirements of the PIP. I know I won't. If for no other reason than because the documentation that has not been completed yet, there are 400 pieces of that documentation. It's not happening. I'm just gonna accept that and move on. So when I have free time, oh, my copious free time, I plan on starting those classes, starting to learn about AI and large language models and all that stuff. Yeah, I totally get that, Lexa. Totally get that. And the trick, thank you, Lexa. This actually came from my aunt when she passed. I was able to get one of these bowls. I remember her making biscuits in it when I was little. So I'm going to do everything I can to make sure I try to fulfill my part of the deal. But I'll be taking those classes when I can. I just got contacted by a recruiter today about a contract position. I don't want to go back to contract, but maybe that's where I need to be. That pays more. I'm sure there's no health care, but pays more. Ha! Razor, you're awesome. 30 years in the tech industry? That's seriously. You know what? You know what's funny about that, Bear? Someone did suggest that I try cybersecurity, which I find amusing because that's what JD does. So we'd be in the arguments that would have ensued. Oh my God. Thank you, little mama. Oh yeah, the yellow one? That's cool. Okay, so all that is on these wings right now is pepper. That is very true, Razor. And this position would also be remote. you'd go in like 1 to 2 days a week. That is huge for me because I like not having to go into an office every day. I like being able to stay home, get my work done, and then go do other things that need to be done. Vacuum my living room, clean my cat's litter box, whatever. Can't you just program an AI to basically... That'd be funny. I'm into it though. I do have a friend though. She goes by Mage of Machines here on Twitch, I believe. And she is the spouse of Worthy Advisor, who has created a chatbot for the books that Worthy Advisor has written. So you can go to this chatbot and ask questions about the characters or the plot or something like that. And that would be definitely my source if I have questions. After I finish the courses and I have more questions, there you go. I would not be surprised, Razor. That sounds pretty darn cool. Okay, so wings are ready. Okay, y'all, I need some suggestions. Do I continue to season the wings and then fry them? Or do I fry them and then toss them in the dry seasoning after they're done, like straight out of the pot? Or do I fry then season? Okay. Or do I season them now and season the stuff I'm frying them in? That's your third option. Fry then season, okay. Alexa has spoken. Oh, that's nice, Razor. That was pretty smart. Good move. Okay, if you fry seasoned meats, does it conceivably it could. Because some of the seasoning will come off and, that kind of thing. I will say, however, I am using some lard in here, beef lard in here, and it was pre-seasoned, so there's still some of the seasoning in here. So I see what you're saying. That's a good point, Lexa. Lard is so old school. Hold up, y'all. Let me show you something. So like I said, I smoked I smoked a brisket yesterday. There's still a little bit left, but this is how much I have left. This is how much of the tallow came off of it, right? And then I had this itty bitty jar of tallow that I got after I smoked the brisket. Yeah. So that itty bitty jar went into this pan. I was debating whether or not I wanted to add more, but maybe I'll hold off because, as you can see, I've got some wings. I mean, if this bowl had been full, I probably... Is that okay? I don't know if that's working. Okay. Whoa, that was too loud. Sorry. Okay, that's better. No, that was me. So my mic died, and so I switched to this mic, and it's being spotty. Maybe it's because I have the sound gate on or something. I don't know. But as long as y'all can hear me, that's all that matters. This thing is at half power, so I may have to switch back soon. Oh, well, it looks like it's charging, so okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay.
Punisher season 2 opener is hilarious.
Wow.
I don't know who those high school kids were. They're gone now.
They gone now. Okay. Cheers. Can you do me a favor when you're done? Can you put the tapioca starch back, please? Zero says hi.
Hey, how you doing, Zero?
And Lexa and Lil Mama say hi.
That's what's up. Hey, how you doing, Lex? How you doing, little mama?
Punisher, which one was it?
Season 2.
Season 2 for Punisher. He's dying over here, y'all.
Yeah, and so are the 3 kids that he hit who popped out the car. So get out the car. Yeah, good idea.
You should definitely tell Mike.
You would have thought he was Jungkook because he hit that kid and everybody standing next to you.
Wow. Cheers to Mike, your husband. Hello, Blob. Hi, sweetie.
Hey, Blob.
He is a whole mood, just seriously.
Let me know in the chat if people want me to do a reaction to some of this stuff because I can go over highlights.
And which Punisher?
The Marvel series Punisher, John Barenthal.
Marvel series.
Yeah. The Marvel series The Punisher with John Barenthal. I watched season 1, and I'm folding some clothes in the back before I get back on some other stuff. So I'm watching season 2, episode 1. And the first scene is him in a van with some woman, and he's blood coated, so he's probably putting some work. And these 3 poor dumb kids pop out the car holding some weapons. I don't know what they were talking about. Get out of the car! And I'm like, you know who's in the van, right? So he didn't even hesitate. There was no hesitation. Man just put the MP5 out the window and just dumped and just like laid him out. And I was like, are you stupid? And then they go to the intro, and I was just like, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
I have no chill with that.
Know who you're dealing with. That's kind of good.
Kids, don't pull out guns on the Punisher, and that's the more you know. The hell with the killer gun?
I really need to get but you don't have to take my word for it, the sound clip.
I have it.
Oh, okay.
We can arrange that.
Okay.
I literally already have it made.
Yes, we can make that happen then. And I seem to be missing a pair of tongs. But that's okay. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. Lexa is like dying over here.
I was saying it was funny.
Okay, let's put a wing in. Let's see how it fries. Okay, there's some fry action going. It's not frying a lot. Are we moving or are we stuck here? Okay. It needs to be a little bit hotter. I can wait. Yeah, I know you are. Anyways, so yeah, how are the rest of you doing? I know some of you are tired. Some of you have had a long week, and it is only, what, Tuesday? Seriously. I do have some good news, though. Aside from all that job drama that I was telling you about, and the captions aren't working because my mic is being weird. Yeah, my mic's being weird. We are indeed almost done with January. How are you doing, Nadi? Welcome in. I'm okay. I'm tired. It's been... Friday was a bit rough. Blob. What do you have in your hand, Blob? Talk to me, Blob. What's up? I need to know, Blob. Okay, hold on, folks. I'm going to try something else. Because I get the feeling that this filter, oops, is not going to work. Good. Okay, well, let's see if I do it right first. Lol. Okay, hold on. Blob. Be nice, Blob. What are you doing, Blob? Why are you like this, Blob? You scare me, Blob. Blob, bro, why? Mic is low now. Okay, thank you for telling me. Now, I can turn that. Oop. I can turn it. I can turn it. Okay, now I can turn it back up. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make sure that you can hear me, but that I don't, like, blast out your eardrums, especially if I suddenly get loud. Okay, So this is neither muted nor off stream. Okay, do that. All right, we should be back in business, y'all. It is indeed a fine line to walk. Okay, this oil has gotten hotter. I'm gonna go ahead and, indeed, captions are on and they are cooperating now. This makes me happy. What does not make me happy is that it looks like my my filter is no longer working, but I could be wrong. Small one-armed, thank you, Blob. I'm still very concerned about what you have in your back, dear. What's in that other hand, mister? Do I need to bribe you with food? Because I will totally give you delicious things. So you'll put the other thing down? Be nice, Blob. That's a very good question, Razor. JD would obviously know a lot more than I do. That is a very good question. Yes, exactly. Lex is right. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm going to check my filters real quick. Okay, that's weird. It's on. It's cooperating. Okay, let me ask this. Can y'all still hear music when I am talking? Or is it only when I'm not talking that you hear the music? Okay, you can still hear music when I'm talking. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Huh. Well, I'm going to roll with it and see what happens. Because, ideally, because this is a live broadcast, you should be hearing music, just not when I talk. Actually, when I talk, you should not be hearing music. The music should be dropping out. I'm sorry, I had that backward. I'm going to rewatch the VOD on this one and see what happens. Because I want you guys to hear music, but I don't want it to come through my microphone for obvious reasons. I've had at least one YouTube video blocked because of the music I was playing. And I think for that one, I actually made the mistake of turning off my filter, which I probably shouldn't have. Music is there when I talk. Okay, okay. All right. I will double check my filters then. Fortunately, most of what I play is chill hop anyway, and they have specific permissions for streamers, so I try not to be a douchebag. I'm just really glad that y'all can hear me and see what I'm saying now. Thank you, Lexa. I appreciate that. Let's see. Maybe I shouldn't mess with those. Maybe I can do something with that. Okay, I just turned up some stuff on the filter, so we'll see if that does anything. How long do you fry chicken wings? I wish I could give you an exact time, but there are so many factors, Nadi. Mine are actually kind of skinny. So these would fry less time than delicious fat chicken wings with a lot of meat on them. Just saying. What you are looking for is for them to be cooked all the way through and to have a nice golden brown, you know, outside. There is absolutely nothing wrong when you think they're done, pulling one out and testing it. It's always good to be safe. Let's see. So, and they do indeed shrink a little bit. According to the internet, wings should fry anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes. Oh, that's rough, Nutty. And chicken breast fillets can be kind of tricky, just to begin with. Kenji Lopez Alt did a really good video using strips of chicken breast on marinating them in seasoned mayo. So you mix the mayo with whatever spices or whatever you're going to use. And then you just basically fry them. You take them out of the marinade, maybe you wipe a little bit off, and you fry them in some oil, and it makes a crust, and it's really good. So I'm willing to try that. My heat is at medium high for this. So we will see how long this takes. Bite-sized chicken breast is delicious. I agree with you. On medium, I could see it. I could absolutely see it. Just takes a little patience, that's all. Okay. So now we're just going to chill. Gonna let these do their thing. We're gonna let them get golden brown and delicious. And yeah, I'm gonna wash off this cutting board. You know what I'll probably do? I think I know what I'm gonna do next. Oh no! Oh, poor Lexa! Okay, so here are our wings. What's left of them anyway. I'm just putting them here on this paper towel. So they'll have a place to go. So now I'm going to wash the cutting board, and I'm going to wash this bowl, because I'm going to use this bowl to season the wings. And that is where the fun begins, because I have no idea what the seasonings are that I'm going to use. All right, cutting board is here. And then we wash our pot, our bowl. Butter and paprika for buffalo style. Heck yes. I have a recipe for Korean fried chicken. And I love doing butter and paprika. Even when, you know, it's supposed to be Korean fried chicken, but not. Skin's starting to blister up. That bodes well. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more lard because I just realized this oil is not completely covering these wings. That sounds pretty cool, Natty. I like that. Glass top stoves are awesome. I used to really want a gas stove because I grew up with a gas stove. And then I watched a documentary on gas stoves. And now I don't want one anymore. That's kind of cool, Alexa. Wow. Okay. Nice. A good air fryer can do wonders. Okay, you know, I was trying to be like considerate, sort of. This scraping business is starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so these are my seasoning packets. Note that there is no description whatsoever. Hold on, wait. There is a description. Okay, black garlic, spicy beef, tom yum, spicy beef, black garlic. Okay, what are these? Tom yum, black garlic, tom yum. Okay, so I have 3 different flavors I can choose from. Should I do tom yum, spicy beef, or black garlic flavored wings? 1, 2, and 3. Hey, File. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. 3 is black garlic, yes. Tom yum, spicy beef, black garlic. Okay, Lexa says black garlic. I knew File was gonna do that. I knew File was gonna do that. If it wasn't you. I'm actually kind of glad Dark Queen Ducky Quack is not here because she would have done that too. Okay, so now we've got something. We have the beef tallow. Ooh. So, Lexa, do you think... Ooh. There we go. Now we got stuff floating, y'all. And that's all the beef tallow I made. Do you think that the spicy beef flavor would overpower the chicken? What do you think? Right? Yeah, Michael Jackson wouldn't wear that one. Yeah. I thought it was the left-hand file. Back to the black garlic. Okay. Then we will go black garlic and put the rest away. Let me see what if I have some more black garlic in here, because I don't think 3 packets is going to be enough. Let's see. What else we got? I got another black garlic. What else? This is Tom Yum, so I don't want this one. Even though it's open? Okay, I'm confused. What is this? Tom Yum. Spicy beef. These are all packets from our Imi ramen. And we have yet to use them up. So I'm thinking, let's do it now. Okay, so we got a bunch of Tom Yum here. Another black garlic. Did I miss any? I think I got them all. All right, go me. Yay. All right. These can all go back. I did not notice that there was actually a, what do you call it? A description at the bottom until today. Tom Yum is a soup. And it's kind of sweet and, well, sourish and spicy-ish. And it's really good. Hush file. What makes it black? You've only seen garlic. It gets roasted slowly for a very long time, and it's fermented as well. And that's what makes it black garlic. Let me see. How is this going? Okay. I'm going to taste test this one. Yeah, it's so good. Whoa. I'm going to try it with a little bit. Well, some garlic is purple. So I'm going to try with a little bit of the black garlic powder. Let's see how this goes. Bit here. Come on. Out you go. All right, now I'm going to try this with the powder on it. That was a good call. Yes, black garlic. Definitely. We're using this. I think it's been longer than 10 minutes, y'all. So what I'm going to do is take these wings out, let them cool, and then we're going to double fry today. What is your favorite brand of nail polish, Lexa? You know what? I'm going to look up something really quick while I'm here. Let me try something. Mainstream is Orly. Okay. I've tried Orly before. Okay. Interesting. Cornstarch and tapioca flour. Okay, I might have to go hoard. There's some cornstarch in here. Hello, Uncle Stinky. How are you, my friend? You love my butt. Can't even see my butt. You love my butt. Lexa, have you tried Holo Taco? I'm curious. Okay, let's see. Glam polish or glisten and glow? Okay. Boutique is your favorite brand with Mooncat. Fascinating. I haven't painted my nails in it forever, and I have purposely cut them as short as possible, mainly because I do a lot of typing. But that's good to know. Okay, I'm gonna have to be that person. I was hoping I wouldn't have to be that person. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lexa. That's really sweet. Okay, I have no idea where the thermometer went. So I'm gonna have to use the thermometer that I can't stand. But that JD insisted that we keep. This is the backup for the backup for the backup. Since I don't know where the other one is. All right, fine. hate this thing. Okay. Let's see how hot this oil actually is. Okay, it's well above 300 right now. And it's still going. It's like 350, maybe? Yeah, it's slowing down now. Yeah. It's like 353. It's still going. Maybe I should turn this down. Hello, Violet Leaf. Oh, it'll totally work this time. I have faith. How are you doing, my friend? I hope your evening has gone well. Okay, so here's what we'll do now. I'm gonna go ahead and add this next batch of wings. See how long it takes them to fry. I'm trying to do these roughly 7 at a time, so we'll see. The oil might be too hot. We're gonna find out real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll have one more batch after this. Now you're chilling. Dude, I'm here for it. Heck yeah. Yeah. Oh, how I know about Holo Taco? YouTube. I used to watch her videos all the time. And I really loved her stuff. I've seen some of her recent live streams. Yeah, she's so funny. Oh my God, she's so funny. But yeah, she earned, as far as I'm concerned, that nail polish contract. She worked her butt off for that one. Okay, so Violet, we are in the middle of frying some chicken. It was suggested that I use black garlic ramen powder. And so I am. She really does. She did the work. And now she's reaping the rewards, and I say more power to her. Wait, how did she get which one? Hi, Pura. Lurk away, my dear. Also, I want to show you guys something. See this bone? See this sort of brown streak? The brown streak is okay. Red is not okay. She's been, Nadi, she's been streaming on YouTube for a very long time. Lexa, what would you say, like a year? No, longer. 6, 7 years on YouTube? And her thing is nail polish. How to take care of your nails, how to cut your nails properly, how to file your nails, all that stuff. She's not a professional, but she has done a lot of work to learn about nail health. 7, 8 years? Yeah. Nail health, how to make your nails look really nice, all that stuff. Pura, when you can, you check Blob's hands, because Blob had something behind its back. Boys file your nails. Hey, there you go. Yes. A word of advice from Uncle Stinky. See, Blob knows I'm trying to figure out what he's got. Blob knows. I'm watching you, Blob. Violet, you'll have to let me know if you're going to the leadership retreat. They're good, Nutty. I am being picky. And I will say that I'm a little annoyed that they are not as golden brown as they should be. However, given a choice, I would rather have seasoned golden brown and moist as opposed to dry chicken, which I can't stand, than, yeah, dry chicken and perfectly golden brown. I've had both, and the second one is not that good. Aw, little mama, you're so sweet to Blob. Blob does deserve it, though. We love Blob. Blob is wonderful, and we want everything for Blob to go well, and that is why we are so protective. Oh, no. Okay. Well, you know, that's a darn good reason to not go. I totally respect that. Yeah, that's a little disappointing. There is a time and a place for wet sauce. However, you know, buffalo wings are not the only style of chicken wings. I will miss you, Violet. I am the sad. All right, I'm just what am I doing? I am unloading the dishwasher while these cook. We're gonna give these about 3 more minutes because at least 3 minutes have passed since I put these in. Probably more than that. I wasn't paying attention. Simply Nailogical. Yes, that's her. That's her. She is indeed a hoot and a half. What? You did? Wait, did you post on Facebook? Because if you did, I think I got to see it, and I am so excited. Good morning, Big Chungus. How are you? I hope you're doing well. That was not you. Okay, fair, fair, very fair. That's wonderful. There is nothing like being able to sit down and chill out with a colleague. Heck, that's why you're here. That sounds like so much fun, though. For the annual meeting, I have not been... So, some of you all have heard this story. Once upon a time, I used to work for the feds. And I did background investigation. And our training was in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. That's how I learned that Pennsylvania is technically a commonwealth. So there you are. Anyway, you have not heard this story, okay? That is where I learned that Pennsylvania is a commonwealth. It is the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And this is also how I learned that Puerto Rico is a territory of the U.S. I did not know that. Up to that moment, I thought that Puerto Rico was a totally different country. You know, here's the weird part, Lexa. There really isn't one. Puerto Rico is also a commonwealth, but we treat it like a completely different country. They more or less have almost the same exact rights as states, except for some issues with trade, but we won't go there. I know, right? Isn't that wild? There are like 3 other states that also consider themselves commonwealths, so I did not know. I really did not know. I honestly didn't. Not until that moment. That was my educational moment for the day. Okay, so we're going to take these out and let them cool, just like the others. And when we put them back in this oil, they'll become delicious and golden brown. I know, right? Blob! Did you hurt yourself, honey? You needed to call a doctor. So yeah, so that's how I learned that, which came in super, super handy when I went to Puerto Rico this past year. And yeah, basically the training was to, oh, I shouldn't have done that so soon. Okay, we're going to take that out real quick. This is the last batch, so I can afford to screw up a little bit. I see you, Blob. So our training was basically to teach us how to interview people, how to take notes, what the red flags were when we were interviewing them. And mostly what we did was we did background investigations for folks in the military. And other folks in certain positions that were protected by the federal government. So, if you've ever had a federal background check, like a federal one, I was trained to do that kind of thing. And what was funny, one of the funniest moments. So my interviews ran the gamut. Hey, 101 United. Mwah, thank you. Hello, how are you? So I had the 18-year-old boys who had just enlisted in the military and were having their very, very, very first background check. And they would get so nervous because, you know, there was that one time that they skipped school back in junior year and they were terrified it was going to be held against them. Like they were so scared. And then there were like the 75-year-old men who were this close to retirement. Who were like, yeah, there was that time I dropped acid back in 62 and, you know, smoked some grass in 73. You know, you're just like, so, oh man, it's hilarious. They did not care. They were just like, look, I'm going to just get this all out in the open. Yeah, I know, right, Violet? Seriously. Like, just so you know, it's already on, you know, the last report. So I wanted to make sure it was there again, you know. So, oh, that's funny, Lexa. That is hilarious. I bet some of the, especially now, that position, I worked that position maybe 15 years ago, and I considered going back. But after considering the fact that they fired me and then sent out a big old email to the folks who had been laid off or whatever. Hey, so we need background investigators. Do you want to come back? I'm like, no. Heck no. So, yeah. Okay, so it still needs to get, actually, this is actually the perfect temperature to fry these right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, screw it. We're gonna go hard, people. We are gonna throw these in here. Yes, we are. Fake redundancy. Well, apparently I was not meeting quota. That was the problem. So, I enjoyed the freedom that the position gave me. But, yes, Lexa, all of what you just said. All of it. I was like, no. I will find something else to do. And it was because of the end of that job that I discovered technical writing. So, kind of worked out in my favor. Ha! That's what I'm talking about, Big Chungus, right there. Seriously. Plus, when I switched to technical writing, I believe I got a pay raise too. That's hilarious. I love it. So here's the other thing that I'm thinking about with the whole, not if, but when I leave this job, and if I go back to contracting, which is probably going to be the case because contracts are still big right now, my pay will increase quite a bit, actually. And I'll go from like $45K a year to $50 to $55K. However, I lose the benefits that I had with that full-time permanent position. I could probably... Oh, you didn't hear? Okay. So basically what I do, I'm all over the place, dude. Like, seriously. Technically, what I did as a background investigator counts as technical writing. I hope so, Lexa. But, yeah, I do basic proofreading and documentation. I've worked with SharePoint, all sorts of Adobe products, mostly on a Windows machine, but I can do Mac, that kind of stuff. Mostly instructions, some work instructions, some, what was the other thing called? Work instructions, and of course now I can't think of them all, but you get the idea. It is. This is technical writing. This is what I do. This is what my friend does. And we're both technical writers. There you go. Yes. I have done something very, very similar. Most of my stuff has, at least right now, has been for software. There's a little bit for hardware that breaks down, okay, here is how you put it together. After you download XYZ software, this is how it's supposed to work. So, there you go. Yes. Ah! Timers, man. How long was I supposed to cook these? Okay. I'm going to give these 4 minutes. I believe you. Tech writers are awesome. It's just, it's hard because adding another person to the team can be expensive. A lot of folks believe that they do not need technical writers, but what they don't know is that a lot of engineers are fantastic at building hardware, at writing software. But when it comes to putting it into English, no. Not so much. Love my engineers. They're very sweet people. I really like them. But some of them can't spell for nothing. Okay, I'm just washing a couple of dishes while I'm over here, just so I can get it out the way. There we go. I'm going to put these bowls and this lid in the dishwasher now that it's empty. Yes, precisely it, Lexa. And heaven help you If you need an engineer to explain something to you, because you're screwed. Oh no! Yes! Oh wow, Chungus, that sucks. Yeah, it's hard because like the machinery and the software that I write for, I don't know how to use it. So what I have to do is basically proofread and pray that they got the steps right. You know, Razor, you're owning it. That's okay. You're owning it. There you go. There you go. I have thought about asking the engineers to show me how some of the stuff works, but I don't know if that there's really a point to it. Don't ask engineer. Okay. Don't ask. I will not ask. Ask operators and technicians. The thing that sucks though is that the engineers are the operators and technicians. That's the problem. Also fair, Chungus. It's hilarious. But yeah, so yeah, that's the type of technical writing that I do. I'm glad y'all are here. Thank you for being here tonight. I kind of needed to chill, and it seems like a lot of folks needed to chill too. You are not wrong, because I have been in that situation, Chungus, so, you know. Okay, so now we're going to take these out. Huh. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine about how I felt that maybe office work is not for me. And what I used to say was that a good 9-to-5 does not exist, but that's not true. There are plenty of folks who work good 9-to-5s and who stay at their job 10, 20, 30, 40 years. But I realized that maybe a office 9-to-5 is simply not for me, or it does not exist for me. So, you know, becoming okay with that idea, that's part of this whole evolution that I'm going through right now. Okay, so where are we now temperature-wise? Let's see. Trying to make sure I don't touch the bottom of the pot here. Still going up. Blob! Doggone it, Blob! Are you missing a limb? Did the bleeding stop? That's what I want to know. Okay, this is now down to 292, which is fine. Which also explains a lot. Mocha is in here, and she has something to say. She is lightly brushing me with her tail. She's trying to be subtle. I can't be mad, just like me. I understand, Lexa. I really do. And you know what? I'm pretty much the same way. And when I was talking to my therapist today, I was like, you know, when I found out I was being put on a PIP, I almost started spiraling. I can't hold down a 9-to-5. This is a dream and I blew it. And, you know, maybe I just am not good for anything. I can't work, blah, 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 blah. And she kind of went, hold on, wait a minute. I'm going to keep talking because you guys can read the closed captioning, which is why I did this. She said, think about your accomplishments. You have multiple degrees. You have managed to find work since you started your technical writing career. It was not a full-time permanent position, but you have managed to find contract positions, even if you had periods of unemployment, which happens to everyone. Just because this job did not work out for you, that does not mean that you are worthless. And that was something I really needed to hear. You're right. You're right, Razor. That is exactly it. And that is what she had to tell me. When I was talking to JD, what he told me was, look at everything you've done. I didn't marry a stupid woman. And he was right. That made me feel so much better. I burst into tears. It was kind of emotional. So anyway, that was something that I had to understand. You're right. You're right, Chungus. You are totally right. Welcome back, y'all. Hopefully you were able to read my subtitles. Amoka is sitting here on the floor waiting for somebody to treat her. Hello, Bob. How are y'all doing? Mocha gave up and walked off. It didn't royally suck. I had therapy. It was good. Good. I'm glad you could read them. Okay, Lexa says treat the cat. You know what? Let's treat the cat first. I'm following you. Yes, I'm following you. Move. Move. You in my way. I know. Come on, baby. Nope, not on the bed. Come here. She's following me. I can hear her. Nikuman! That sounds delish. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work too. Mocha! Come here. Come on. Sit. Good girl. There you go. That's awesome. See, okay, see, Naughty, you are like feeling my groove here, yo. Totally. I think I'm the same way. I just work better when I am not being micromanaged or supervised. Like I said, my boss didn't really have a complaint about my work except occasional mistakes, which happens. What he had a problem with had nothing to do with my actual work. If anything, it had more to do with the people I'm working with and with things that are basically out of my control. So, if I am remote or working elsewhere, all of that goes away. Or no, I won't say that. I'll say a good chunk of it goes away. I don't get, critiqued for watching YouTube. And I don't, have to deal with overly long lunch breaks or whatever. Because the work is getting done and that's all anybody cares about. Okay, this is almost back up to temp. Let's see what happens in a bit. We're at 343. We need to get back up to 350. I agree with you, Nutty. That is also what JD is doing right now. He is doing a couple of days in the office and the rest at home, which is fantastic. I love it. Gives him an opportunity to do some chores that he has been trying to do. So, yeah. Okay, y'all. Help me out again. I'm trying to figure out if I should drink. Should I make another drink, or should I just wait until all the chicken wings are done and then pop open my beer? 1 for make another drink, 2 for drink a beer. No, I'm not doing both. Blob has something lucky and will not share what that is and has already injured himself. 2, wait for the beer. Okay, so the choices were 1, make another drink, or 2, hold off, wait till the chicken wings are done, and then just have a beer with it. What do you think? 2 for sure? Okay. You got him, man. All right. So I'm going to have a beer and it will help you digest your food. Interesting. Bob, what is 3? I don't know what 3... Y'all. I am trying to be good here. I have been trying my best to stay within the bounds of this PIP, even though I know I'm going to fail anyway. I have been getting up half an hour earlier. I have been staying on campus. I haven't even been leaving for lunch, and if I do, it's to like the local corner store for lunch and right back. I have been as available as I can be for my coworkers. I will not, however, give up watching Twitch study streamers because that is how I focus. I'm not doing that. And if that is my downfall, then so be it. I will die on that hill. Anyway. Yes, I am being very good, doggone it. I haven't been gaming with JD this week. I am sad. I wanted to play some games, but you know, I can wait till the weekend. And when this new position pops up, not if, but when, ideally it will have the option to be remote, which means we can play games more often and stay up late and yell at each other over Discord, and it'll be awesome. I'm into it. Okay, we are at temp. Actually, we're a little over temp, but that's okay. Yes, when it opens up. Focusing, man. The gaming is certainly not good. Yes, actually, Nadia, there are a number of Twitch streamers who do study streams. Some of them are studying for the bar. Some of them are, you know, medical students. I forget what another one of them was studying for, but you get the point. So they want to stream, but they have to study. So they do the Pomodoro technique, which is, you know, X amount of time actually studying and X amount of time for a break. And it varies depending on where you are. So I will usually, when I'm working, pull up Twitch and play those streams as I'm doing my work. So when they're working, it's there's usually music playing in the background. We just kind of watch them reading, but there's music playing in the background. So they don't expect you to be watching them. They will have a timer in the corner. Exactly, Chungus. That is the whole idea, to have a digital body double. So you can see, okay, we're doing 45 minutes of work and then we're having 10 minutes of break or something like that. Lord Velos, hello. So they'll do that. They'll study for however length of time or whatever till the timer goes off. Then they'll take a break. Some folks will just chat with chat. Some folks will play a game like Words on Stream or Marbles or something like that. Yeah. And then when the timer goes off again, they go right back to streaming and working. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, thank you for saying that, Chungus. That's a big freaking deal for me. I was telling my therapist about this. The idea that there is a bot that is a task bot. So you can type in ! task, wash the dishes. They are silent until the break comes, and that's when they start talking. Right, exactly. You can do a whole string of tasks that you want to do, and then you can check them off one by one, which I love because that means you don't have to have a separate window with whatever, with your tasks, you know, rolling or whatever. You can do it right there in the stream. Aw, that sucks, Lexa. How long was I supposed to cook this? Doggone it, y'all. Exactly, exactly. And it's so much fun. I love doing that. Okay, so we're gonna set a timer. We're gonna set this for 5 minutes. I really need to learn how to set timers sooner. Totally get that, Chungus. 10 to 12 minutes total. Yes, Lexa. And as they come out, I'm going to put them on here, let them drain a little bit, and then they're going right into that bowl. Actually, yes, Nadi. Especially if you bill it as a study stream and make it a point to do that. Study for XYZ amount of time, then break for XYZ amount of time. So, Alexa, I believe you. Splits, dare I ask, what did you do? What did you do? Yep, Chungus is right. I follow at least four, if not more. And then occasionally some of my gaming streamers will do study streams because they're working from home. You know what? Splits, I'll forgive you this one time. How about that? Because grace abounds, especially as an American Baptist. I hope Violet is laughing herself sick right now. Just their face and body. So all you see is their face and body. They're typing on a keyboard. They're looking at a screen. The camera is pointing at them, but not their screen. So it's them. They do not see, people don't see your screen at all. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, good grief, Chungus. Really? 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 Thank you, Gravy Rolls. I appreciate that. You totally should, Nadi. I highly encourage this. Oh, good grief. To be honest, that is a show I do. I need to watch Lucifer. I need to watch, what's the other one? Oh, people kicked and screamed when death came to the universe. Was that Lucifer too, or was that something else? I don't remember. Boy, howdy, Bob. We can have a whole conversation about that. Next time I come to Washington, I'll come over. I will help you cook. We can have a whole thing. A thing. Seriously. And different translations. We should say dialects of English are still coming out. Yeah. No, not The Good Place, although that is also a series I need to finish. Right, Chungus? Seriously. Bob, remind me to tell you about the lexicons of Greek and Hebrew that I got to use when I was in college, in seminary, and the Great Scott lexicon. No, this is another series. It was another Neil Gaiman series. Death was a black woman with curly hair. And I don't remember what what the series name was. Bob, I think I've been to one of those too. Oh dear. Not American Gods, although that was a good series for a while. The constant cameos got on my nerves though. Because you're introduced to this new god from this other religion and this other area, and they're there for maybe 5 minutes and then they vanish and you never see them again. I hated that. Oh, that drove me insane. Yes, 100% Chungus. Absolutely. Good Omens. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. I could see it. But this show had death. It had sleep. And I forget what the other ones were. Super Bowl After Party. Good Omens is also good. You know what I wonder? Now that Splits has brought this up, I wonder if Twitch would have a problem with showing commercials. Hello, Psycho Dead Man. You know the one I'm talking about. Okay, so you know we're here, right? We're totally here. Okay, that's looking better, y'all. This makes me happy. Eureka, I've heard it's good. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay, so Super Bowl parties, right? I don't usually watch the Super Bowl anymore, especially since my favorite football team is now in Nevada. Psycho Dead Man. Don't burn yourself, these wings are hot. The Sandman, yes, Lexa, that was the series. Could not remember that for anything. Oh, it gets drawn out? Okay. So, what I'm thinking is making some game day food, so to speak, and then sitting down and watching all the commercials. Once upon a time, there used to be a channel on YouTube that focused, don't touch the pot, Blob, shoo, honey, go away. So there was a channel, it was not on YouTube, I was wrong. The channel, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. I should have tested the oil first. The channel it only came around in Super Bowl time, and all it did was play the commercials. So the moment a commercial aired, it would have been on that specific site, not channel, site, about 3 minutes later. So you could literally watch the commercials in order as they appeared in the Super Bowl, which is awesome. Unfortunately, that site did not survive. Apparently, they were doing something to get to those commercials that I guess the NFL and the channels involved did not like. They were not pleased. Don't eat the pot. It's full of hot oil, Psycho. It doesn't even taste good. Okay, well, it's got beef tallow in it, but it doesn't even taste good. Don't eat the pot. Buffalo wings, loaded potato skins, and 7-layer dip. What? Yeah, I'm into it. I'm into it. Why are you eating the pot? Stop. Okay, I'm gonna take these wings out. I'm gonna let this get back up to temp. However, in the meantime, why are you drinking the oil? I am so confused. That's really hot. Why are you like this? Okay, so I'm gonna take my, ooh, these are crispy. Can y'all hear that? Yeah, I'm a little early for the wings. It's good though. So I'm gonna drop this into my seasoning here. This is black garlic ramen seasoning, y'all. Oh, good grief. I tried to warn you, Psycho. One of them made a break for freedom. That's okay. Ah! I'm not very good at this tossing business, y'all. Okay, they have been tossed and coated. And now, okay, chat, should I put these on a plate or a bowl? 1 for plate, 2 for bowl. It's like 3 wings. Okay, Lexa says plate. What else? In your mouth. Chungus, you are so ridiculous. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. You have taught me so much about cooking as well. I like to learn from the feet of a master. Automod is overly sensitive. Chungus, chat. Hold up. I've got a story to tell. Some of you have heard this story, and you will still laugh anyway because it was funny. So, a couple of streams ago, we had a troll. Now, this troll must have thought I was dumber than I look because they forgot or they didn't realize that I actually had things in place for trolls. Okay, so this guy apparently thought he was going to walk right into my chat and start calling me racial slurs. He couldn't because I uploaded an entire list of slurs plus additional misspellings to the Automod. And it took him forever to get past Automod to the point where his insults didn't even make sense. See, Lexa remembers. It took me a minute to realize he was trying to insult me. That's how nonsensical his insults were. And I cannot remember who did it. Oh no, it was me. When I figured it out, I banned him. But I did it so quickly because it made no sense that chat had no idea that we had a troll. So you went through all that trouble to get past Automod to insult me, and then nobody saw what you did. Yes, Bob, troll slapping is so satisfying. Yes, Psycho, exactly it. He put at least the effort in. That I will give him. You are right, Chungus. You are absolutely right. I remember telling my therapist about that. And she's like, let me get this straight. He went through all of that effort and you weren't doing anything. You were just cooking and minding your business. Yeah. She started to get mad on my behalf. That doesn't make any sense. Why would somebody do that? I don't understand. I'm like, I know. It makes no sense to me either. Lucky's right. This is why I love this woman. She will get mad when I don't even understand why I should get mad. Oh boy. But yeah. You're right, Chungus. I think you just nailed it. You are 100% correct. Yes, Lil Mama, all the love. My biggest regret, and what I hope does not happen, but probably will, once I'm no longer working in my current position, again, I lose all my health benefits. So we've got like 2 more appointments, and then I get to see where I stand at my job. And my worry is that I won't be able to see her after this. But if I play my cards correctly, maybe, perhaps, I will be able to find some sort of health plan that will allow me to see her. Yep, exactly, Chungus. That sucks, Lexa. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I understand. That really stinks. I agree with you, Razor. It would just really make things easier. Just short, simple, to the point. Oh man. That sucks, Psycho. Single payer health insurance would be amazing. Just on general principle. Okay, let's try this. We were very close. We're like 245. Let's see if we've gotten, or 345. See if we've gotten to 300 yet. 350? Something. Anyway. Thanks again, chat. Y'all are really helping me chill, yo. Psycho, why are you drinking the oil again? I'm very confused. Why are you like this? Rochelle, hello and welcome in. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm looking forward in a couple of weeks. I will be utilizing my time off to go to a retreat where I'll be working, but that's beside the point. Black Widow. How can you not love the Black Widow, right? You're a Brit living in California. That is vicious. So, it'll be nice to use that PTO, you know? Ha! Psycho. Starting to sound like John Leung there. Okay, that's the final batch. So I'm going to throw this out. And now I'm going to move this over here. Put this here. We're almost done, y'all. Let me grab my bowl for the tossity toss. Y'all are so silly, and I love you so much. Okay, so now I'm taking my nondescript packet of spices, which I just realized are actually labeled. They look like that. This is from my Emmy ramen. We usually save the packets. It is indeed Super Bowl food, and it is the name of a Ludacris album. And you know what? Splits, that just means I have to make it again. Oh no. You grew your own Carolina Reapers? What? Wild. I'm into it. Okay, so we have chicken wings, we've got some leftover salad, we've got takis, if we want them, and we will have beer. Do you guys want to see what kind of beer I bought? Just tell me yes or no. I agree with you, Chungus. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not. Ooh, that'd be awesome. Well, these aren't really spicy though, Psycho, so that won't help. It is not an IPA. That I promise you. I can give you my word on that score. So, I was poking around in Bevmo the other day, and I discovered Modelo Ore. This is a keto-friendly beer, and it's a low-carb beer, and it doesn't suck. It's actually pretty good. I'm a little shocked. It is a big can. Absolutely. 100% big can. I have drunk some very strange beers in my time. Stout's good. A good stout is hard to find. Ah, crap. Guess what I forgot again? Nice. Okay, fair. I have found them in specialty beverage stores. That is the only place. Actually, no, I lied. This time, I found that one in my local, how do I put it, second tier food store. So not a Safeway or a Lucky, but a step down. It is a long ad break. This is why I'm still talking. And hopefully you guys can see what I'm saying. This does not help Big Chungus though, who can't see what I'm saying. That's a very good question, Lexa. I have no idea. A really, really good question. Okay, so I'm guessing Razor can't see what I'm saying either, which is fine. Okay, while I'm standing here, let me put a dish or two away. Yeesh. That's rough, Psycho. Okay, so let's see. Razor, were you able to read any of my subtitles? Ah, crap, I missed a packet. You'll stop by next week? And it wasn't that expensive either, which is great. Good, you're out of ads. Okay. Okay, so, whoops. I'm gonna turn this off because nothing else is frying. Let's see. Okay, chat, help me out. Again, one last thing. Should I add some cloves of garlic to this hot oil, fry those, and then mix them in with the wings? Or should I just leave it alone? Because the flavor is black garlic. Garlic is always yes. So I thought maybe some fried cloves might go to it. Lexa says leave it alone. I've got 2 yeses and 1 leave it alone. Bob, you want to help me out here? And of course, Split says, duh, garlic. Easiest question of all time. Oh my goodness. Is that a real question? Y'all are killing me here. Okay. Ooh, but Lexa makes a very good point. We have a powdered garlic flavor and we have a fresh garlic flavor, and that could get weird. It could. And you know what? Here's the other thing. The salad that I have to go with it has fresh garlic in it. So that might, I think I'll leave it alone for now. Maybe next time. Something else to play around with though. Yum, 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 yum. Making your own powdered garlic is a vibe. Exactly, Razor. Exactly it. So I have to respect the garlic, you know? I don't have a choice here. Well, Psycho, these are about to get the garlic treatment. They're about to get the business. And you know what, Chungus? I have been using a very strong fan for my dehydrator. And it works really surprisingly well. Oh, Lexa, it's easy. Same way you powder your own mushrooms. Take your garlic, you slice it up, super thin, dry it, preferably on a rack. And yeah, that's how, and then you grind the crap out of it. That's how. I have been to the Stinking Rose, and I need to go back because it's been a very, very, very long time. Also, if you guys want to see something interesting, watch the channel Pastagrammer on YouTube. American man, Italian American man, he actually discovered that there is some Italian in his bloodline. Marries Italian woman, born and raised Italian woman in a little bitty town in Italy. And the differences between Italian foods and Italian American foods can be pretty striking. She makes a version of bagna cauda, which is also a dish that you can have at the Stinking Rose. And all it really is poached garlic with, you know, a little bit of anchovy in it. The Stinking Rose's version is incredibly strong. Her version is much milder, partly because cooking the garlic does kind of mellow it out. But if you ever slice a garlic clove in half, you will see that the center of the clove has like a little sprout. Sometimes it's very immature. Italians take that little bit of a sprout out, and that also mellows it down. So this is true, Psycho. You are not wrong. You know what? I'm going to take some of these and toss them again. Oh! Hello, Anonymous. Thank you. Thank you for the gifties. Yeah, Anonymous. Thank you for being so generous. I appreciate that. You're wonderful. I know who you are. I'll take it. Whatever. Okay. Okay, so these are our wings. Look at that. Good Lord. Nanamoose gave 3 tier 1 subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nanamoose, thank you. Wow, I have hit my sub goal. Yay! I will spin the wheel of doom next time. Somebody remind me. Roger, passing through the screen. Chungus, you are so silly. So those are our wings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Psycho, leave me at least one. Come on, dude. Like, seriously? Dude. Right, Roger? All right. So, that was the only thing we had to cook today. I don't know if I saved you the oil, Psycho. Should I? Okay, I'm going to take some pictures. At least of the plate itself. Thank you, Violet. Have a great night. Yes, that is all tapioca flour. Absolutely nothing else in there. Thank you, Roger. I appreciate that. Psycho, you can drink beverages like everybody else. Just saying. There goes my Superman. There goes my hero. Watch him as he drops subs. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, shutting up. Psycho, I think you're trying too hard here. Anyway. Good night, Roger. I adore you. Thank you for coming. And as you know, you are always welcome here. Ha! Well, technically it's next week now, so. You know, this, I know a lot of people are going to tell me, wow, this looks like fried chicken and fried fish. That's cool. I'm not insulted or anything. Just saying, you know. Okay, so that's the wings. Technically, it's the week now, exactly. That's my point. Totally fine, CLC. I am not offended in the least. Okay, so this is a salad that JD made last night. And normally I'm not overly fond of these salads because he has a tendency to cut the vegetables in really big chunks. I cannot stand big chunks of vegetables. His dressings tend to be a little too zingy, pickly. He has a very heavy hand with garlic and onion, and there is a time and a place, however. But this salad was so good that I not only took it to work, but I was looking forward to eating it when I got home. What I planned to do was share this with him. And he said, no, you liked it so much. You go ahead and eat the rest of it, and I will make something for myself. Which I was only too happy to do because, like I said, this is one of the best salads he's made. Especially this kind of salad. Okay. Yeah, one of our agreements, what I have always told him, is that I will be as generous with my praise as I am with my criticism. And I've tried to stick to that. He does not like it when I try to sort of, dance around things. He wants me to be honest, even if it's brutal. So I'm like, all right, I will be honest with you at all times. Yeah, it's basically a version of tabbouleh. Okay, so we got our salad. I'm gonna take some insulin in a minute so I can actually eat these. Got some chips. This is true. And sometimes you need that honest, not necessarily positive, but honest feedback. As long as it is delivered in a tactful way, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, there you go. I'm here for you, Lexa. That ramen seasoning is really good. Yum, 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 yum. Salad is still as good as I remember. Okay, that should do it. All right, folks. Let me see. Leave that out, leave that out. There was a covering for the tip of this thing so we don't stab ourselves. I, of course, can't find it now. I'm gonna hope it turns up soon. Dang it. All right. All right, so let's have a bite of this salad. I already know how this is gonna taste. Oh yeah. Garlicky and oniony and delicious. One of these, fully coated now. Little Mama, I'll put it this way. The way my pastor friend puts it, when he prays, especially when he's doing, you know, church type congregational prayer, he says, God, thank you for hearing the prayers that we are able to speak. And thank you for hearing the prayers that are so deep, we cannot form words. And I think that is where you are right now, and that's okay. How shall I put this? And it was something that was said to me. You know your skills, you know your abilities better than anyone else. Whenever doubt creeps in, think of all the things that you've accomplished and have somebody remind you if necessary. You are capable of what you know and of things that you do not know yet. So be confident, charge in, do what you need to do. I have every faith in you that you can pull it off. There you go. Lexa is right. Okay, y'all, ready? For the pièce de résistance. And closed captioning has no idea what I just said. That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna try bite of my wing. I'm gonna sip some beer. The wings are good even when they're room temp. Cheers. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Definitely a light beer, but that's okay because it doesn't overwhelm this stuff. I am so okay with this. I'm gonna have the worst burps later though. All right, y'all. That's it for me. Man, Razor, I used to want a kegerator so badly. That's okay. Now I figured out how to make hot sauce, so all bets are off. So, I believe it was Lexa who asked. Yes, this was all tapioca starch. I fried it at 300 for roughly 5 to 6 minutes. Then took them out, let them cool, which was okay because I was doing it in batches anyway. Then turned up the heat, let it get to 350, fried it again for 3 to 6 minutes. And that's how I got them to be crunchy. So there you go. Do you need to do it for the tapioca? I'm gonna say yes. And if, and Lil Mama can vouch for this one. Double fry is often the best way, whether you are using tapioca or flour. Tapioca and cornstarch and regular flour are often a 1-to-1 swap. So, tapioca also happens to be great, you know, if you're gluten-free or something like that. So, all right. Who's on? I'm glad I could help. Good job, Bob. Nice. That's really sweet of you. Good Lord, I now have 41 subs. Go ahead, y'all. Okay. You know, I did chicken and beer. Let's go to somebody who's doing pizza and wine, shall we? But before I... Ooh. But before I do that, let me make... Yep, she's still cooking. I don't know. We're going to find out really quick. Okay, let's raid. So we are going to raid Lou, kitchen, party. Okay, y'all, that's my raid call. That's my other raid call. I will see y'all Thursday. This is gonna be awesome. I have no idea what I'm making. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try and use up some more leftovers, okay? So, we are out of here, and I'll see you in 3, 2, 1. Bye!